Hi, I'm Jeffrey.
Hi, I'm Frederick.
We are from Chiefway Malaysia.
Please join us for the next live show on 2nd July, Friday, 3 to 4 p.m.
See ya.
Ordinary blinds and curtains not only outdated in fashion, but also requires high maintenance. No option for semi-open meeting rooms privacy. Lack of options for trendy and innovative glass wall interior design with advanced technology. Difficulty to adopt an eco-green friendly technology into an office environment. Solution provided: full privacy control. Trendy and innovative interior or fit-out design. Become a display application with interactive and innovative environments. Entitled for Eco-Green Index of Premises. Company vision: become the #1 smart glass manufacturer in Southeast Asia. Innovating more series of products. Exporting company's products to all regions. IPO listing in the near future. Premium clients.
Good afternoon and hello ladies and gents. Welcome to the live showcase of the stories of Chiefway, staying healthier and productive life with smart glass. Now this program is specially brought to you by InvestAQ, whereas we market deals, businesses and entrepreneurs to grow and scale across the region. For those who are tuning in into InvestAQ programs for the very first time, we bid you welcome. Just a quick introduction about us. We are a financial incorporation Malaysia, where we help entrepreneurs to be crafting their niche and also amplify their market presence to grow across this region, as well as to reach out to the right audiences of investor. Now, my name is Arthur Tan, one of the co-founders of InvestAQ. And today we'll be getting up close and personal with Chiefway Optronics Malaysia, the leading smart glass provider and manufacturer in Malaysia. Chiefway Optronics Malaysia has been incorporated into Malaysia since 5 years ago. And ever since then, they have been growing by leaps and bounds on a yearly basis. They're the only companies in this space that we have established an exclusive strategic partnership with China's leading smart glass manufacturer. And this has given them an upper advantage for them to grow and scale as compared to the rest of the other competitors. Now, very funnily, when you think of smart glass, the first thought that comes across your mind, it's of course very aesthetically pleasing. But little, many people do not realize that smart glass has more benefits than what it's on the surface. Now, according to the recent research by Cornell University, it was discovered that with optimized daylight and view, they were able to give employees in the organizations to be more productive and healthy as well. As a result, there was being found there was a reduction in health symptoms by 63% of headache, reductions 56% in drowsiness, and 51% in reduced eye strain. And this has proven that smart glass were able to give that such competitive advantage in creating such healthy environment. Now, to add feathers to his cap as well, that they're able to also provide a healthier environment sustainability by reducing 30% in electricity consumption, 35% in carbon dioxide emission, and also 45% by electricity costs, which means, my fellow friends, every dollar that you're paying for electricity, you're right now paying only 55 cents, and in the long term, it makes perfect sense in terms of your saving. Now, right now, I'm seated over here majestically in this building of the new spaces of Chiefway Optronics Malaysia, in the cities of Shah Alam, which they have just recently moved in. And this is a very fully equipped facilities and resources. They're definitely ready to be the next mover and shaker players in the Southeast Asia region. So without further ado, I would like to now once again call upon the CEO and founder, Mr. Jeffrey Chong, and his co-founder, Frederick Kam, to be sharing us the more valuable insights about this space and how are they going to capture this billion-dollar gold rush in this region. So with that, thanks
thank you.
Jeffrey, for
Yes.
being here. I feel very proud to be one of the very first few visitors in this brand new office. I can smell the freshness of this.
Yes.
Now I think I want to dive in straight that smart glass creating healthy and also productive environment. Now I'm very moved with this tagline. Can you share more in depth what was the inspirations behind this tagline?
Yes, basically our products it will be gonna inspire everybody because our product is in the glass. That's called smart glass. What does smart glass work? How does it work? Okay, the smart glass, as other just mentioned, the normal glass bring you a lot of unhealthy problem, uncomfort problem, it's a CO2 emission problem, electricity consumption problem. Yeah, this is all we are able to solve everything for you, because the smart glass is not only this. We giving you more comfort and reduce your temperature in the it can be reduced or temperature control internally. It can be the lighting control internally. It bring you more protection of the UV and the IR protection and the heat resistant. And beside this, definitely this product is indirectly it bring you more healthy environment. And this is the product is not only the aesthetic or the decor or the fit up products. It will bring you more trendy look to your environment. It will bring you more healthy environment. And beside that, this is a lot of people looking for this product, as it is also for the privacy control as well. So what is the privacy control? Because you don't have to install any kind of blind, any kind of a curtain. It will be automatically 100% blockage to anything you can see outside and the inside. Okay.
Now, absolutely right. I mean, when I was doing the research, I was actually very astounded with the stats that I was sharing earlier in reduction of health symptoms, and more importantly, environment. And the way how I see it with post-COVID, with this post-pandemic, health and environment sustainability it's a big thing. Now, can you just share also what are some of the commonly relevant health environment problems that humans are facing in this planet today, and also how does Chiefway Optronics Malaysia were able to become the catalyst in solving all these major problems?
Yes, according to many of the reputable university research, that it showed the normal glass it brings you more unhealthy because of the skin cancer, because of the UV and IR, and a lot of environment that you doesn't have the protection. It will bring more uncomfort working environment with a headache, with symptom of vomit. This is the main thing that you have to consider according to the research. That is why the smart glass come from, to protecting everybody to be more healthy and more comfort and control the CO2 emission. This is our main purpose here.
Yeah, and that's I'm sure later a lot of you realize, right? So now you know about what smart glass. It's just not only looking beautiful and aesthetically pleasing, but it has so much more benefits. And I believe that looking at this market, which is actually growing at 17% compounded annual growth rate for the next 7 years, this is definitely going to be a space to watch for. Now, I believe this is very interesting as well, that Chiefway Optronics Malaysia is the only company in this space that have tied up a very special relationship with China's leading smart glasses manufacturer. Could you just share a little bit more in depth that how did it all started? Because with this partnership with China, and we know China were able to do wonders when it comes to invention, innovation, and they are always the first mover advantage of capitalizing such in any industry. So share how did this relationship started, and how did it give you an upper advantage as compared to other competitors?
Yes, definitely. For the past few years, when we started for this industry of the products, and we found that this product quite an interesting product to bring into the market and to solve a lot of the problem to the building owner, to the premise owner for the healthy and the protective of the health and the control of the temperature with the power the consumption. So for the past 3 years, what we have done is collaborate and partner with the leading manufacturer in China. They are going to provide a lot of the creative of the products, as well as we are having some joint product development as what we requested of the features, and then we are going to joint development and come out of the unique of the product of the smart glass. And this technology is not only for the joint development with a rapid taper and the leadership of the smart glass in China. They are also giving us a very good support and exclusivity technology and transfer back to in Malaysia with our own production facility. This is the most important thing we want to mention out. There's a reason why the fundraise here. The premises is ready. It doesn't have any full equip. That is the reason why we are partnering with the China leading manufacturer to come in to fully equip all the production facility, and we are going to produce in Malaysia, become the made in Malaysia and proud of Malaysia products.
So in summary, can I say that you own the technology, you own the whole entire productions facilities. All Chiefway needs to do, don't need to worry about this. You just need to do you just need to bring in sales. You just need to open up more markets for you guys to expand.
Yes.
So the biggest headache has been solved. Can I say that?
Yes, exactly. So currently, what we are relying on the manufacturer and the producer, the smart glass in Shanghai, China, with our brand is called OEM, and we found a lot of problems. The industrial problem for this arrangement that we are not able to control for our productions. We are not able to control our lead time of the delivery. We are not able to control of the quality control. That is the main of the problem. That is the reason why we partner with a leading manufacturer and fully equip the production facility in Malaysia. Then we have our own facility and control everything, and we are able to export around the world. And beside that, one of the main reasons is when we equip out the facility of the production in Malaysia here, we manage and capable to reduce all the cost, the material cost, to lower about 40 to 50%. And yet, the production cost is lower. We are selling the products will be more affordable to everyone, and we still remain the profit margin.
All right, so I'm sure definitely you'll be sharing more in depth later on at the production space over there. Now, just very quickly, as I mentioned earlier, this is a new home of Chiefway. We have recently moved over here since December. I'm sitting majestically in an 8,000 built-in square. Can you share, I can say that it's a lot of smart glass installed in this space, and each and every space in this office is all insulated with thermal noise and heat at the same time. Can you share more a bit of the inspiration? What are some of the commonly problems that exist within the human society today, and how does Chiefway Optronics play a catalyst role to reduce to solve these major problems?
Yes. Let me tell you one of the story from our clients. We has been installed the smart glass product in their offices and their premises. The client, after they install, they are informing us to appreciate to have the smart glass, because the smart glass really bring them, the staff, a more healthy working environment. Because why? They can control the daylight whenever they like. Beside the privacy control, and more secure internally working inside the offices, and it's more bring them more healthy and more happier to work more longer time actually. So this is the reason why the smart glass bring them this kind of a healthy environment, and people will be more happier and to work with the company. And beside that, of course, that the products is going to more temperature control. It will indirectly it will be reducing your air conditioning power consumption. This is why the smart glass come from.
There you go. So to all bosses and employees out there, if you're facing any issues to get your staff to stay together in the office, what are you waiting for? Install smart glass. And your entire office environment will be healthier, happier, and also productive at the same time. With better understanding and greater awareness towards how smart glasses were able to significantly positively impact health, productivity, and environment sustainability. Ever since then, there's been a rising demand of smart glass products towards conglomerate buildings, private offices, and private residences as well. And this explains perfectly why this space has been growing rapidly at 17.8% compounded annual growth rate for the next 7 years to be a 15.8 billion American dollars global market size. Right now, here we are on the levels of Chiefway Malaysia Optronics of their showroom, that where the team brings their clients for a product showcase, display, and demonstration as well. Joining me right today is none other than the co-founder of Chiefway Optronics, Frederick Kam, to be taking us a tour of some of the star products in here. So Frederick, thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon.
So, yes, good afternoon. That's right. So share with us. We are going through 3-star products today, and I'm seeing a few glass panels over here. Could you just share with us very briefly what does each and every of these glass panels what are their strengths, and also what's the name of it too?
Okay, thank you very much. Welcome to my showroom. This is Chiefway Smart Glass. It's actually intelligent building material right now. So why I say smart glass is because this glass can actually turn from opaque to transparent mode. It's just a single click of using a remote control or probably a on-off switch by itself. And most probably nowadays a lot of people are using smart home devices. So they can actually control using probably your tablets or your smartphones to control this in opaque to transparent, just a single click. Right, maybe we can actually proceed with my next model. Right, and this is something interesting that a lot of people might not know. Okay, so it actually has features of smart glass with a digital blind features. So I believe a lot of home users love this.
Yeah, I can see. It's very similar like blind.
Yes, correct. I mean, you can actually control, from up to down with sequence. I can stop at the same time if you love to see it in halfway.
And what about the speed? Am I able to navigate the speed as well?
Exactly.
Okay.
So this is how it's called digital blind smart glass.
So both are the same, but it's just a different variation to it.
Exactly.
This is as added on as well.
Yes, correct.
Okay. And usually, when they buy this product, what is it usually used for then?
Well, privacy is the main key important features they actually look into it. No matter they are from the home owners or probably from the office users. Put an example, I got most of my customers, they order this from me. Basically, one of the key things is privacy, because what happened was they might have a lot of VVIPs, customers who actually drop by to their office to have some wow factors or presentations and so on. They might need some privacies. And this privacy is a key element for them to close up the business deal, probably.
The wow factors.
Exactly.
Creating the right environment for
Correct,
them.
yes.
Giving that piece as a, okay, all right.
So privacy is a key element for them.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
And you do have one more glass panel to show. I can see that's a very nice picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Come over here. Come over here. This is implant photos, or probably you have some nice little photos that you wanted to design, built into the glass. I can actually do it in a way with transparency or probably with opaque. Now it's in opaque mode, so of course I can actually make it transparent.
Nice.
Just a one-click button. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So if they have anything sentimental, any favorite picture, so they can put it on.
Definitely.
Okay. I see this as a very useful for my bathroom. I don't know why. If I'm going to take my bath, I think I want to take in a very therapeutic environment. Maybe I'll just put a very nice tree, or maybe because I love greenery, so or nice flowers, that would be nice. Or island as well. I'll be missing islands, okay.
You should consider that.
Yeah, but more importantly, Frederick, that among all your clients, usually when they buys, or installs, all these smart glasses. Besides, I understand the smart glass were able to insulate, noise. Could you share maybe, were there any testimonies, of how their experience used to be without a smart glass and now, with a smart glass?
We actually have new orders. Actually, is a very tricky question. This smart glass itself, we have new orders. So the new orders, main point of these customers to order these products from us is because of our products are sound insulated. So you know what? Because this product, they actually install it in the studios. So because from now, probably a lot of customers, they are doing e-meetings or virtual meeting, we call that. Okay, so whereby the sound insulation features actually help them in order to balance up the audio systems within the rooms.
That makes a lot of sense.
Definitely, yeah,
cool.
That's right.
All right, so there you go. So we have witnessed the first star product. Let's move on to the next one.
All right, thank you.
So here we are, Frederick, this is the next star product, and I'm actually very captivated because it's even taller than me. I notice it's a camera, but this looks very common, like what I usually see is in a shopping mall. And
yes.
So is there any special uniqueness about this standing glass that I'm seeing?
It's actually a smart glass mirror kiosk.
Okay.
So we have a very cool features here with AI enabled capabilities to do some readings. We have a features of to involve of readings of genders, okay, age groups, okay, and probably we have another additional features of content adaptive. What is content adaptive? Probably we are facing to the screen right now, okay, and we are guys, right? I mean, it will show male advertisement.
All right, okay.
Right.
So no wonder they're playing with food now. Yeah, because they want us to eat more.
Feeling hungry right now?
Okay, yep, absolutely, yeah.
So these are AI readings. So
Right.
AI reading has been not to say the latest, but we have these features to be ready to be installed to the market, especially on retail markets. So retail markets are widely coverage into data readings. So they might not know who actually dropped by to their place, especially who is standing in front of their glass window without seeing advertisement and so on. So this reading might help them to boost up the sales of the revenue in future.
And where would this data going to be captured then?
Of course, when whoever who owns these systems, the owners will actually keep this data to throw it back to their marketing to regenerate, this kind of advertisements or communication skills. Then they might not know what is the possibility things to be implemented.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. So this
Smart glass mirror.
Smart glasses, mirror will able to capture all the key information and to gather insights and data. So hence, it will help businesses to identify their target market, the consumer behavior, and more importantly, of the demographic. Like for example, our model standing over here, who has been standing enthusiastically in front of the camera, and it captures how long this model is standing and able to give us a more precise information data. So it's all about really capturing it digitally.
One
and
more
makes
thing I forgot to
smarter.
highlight, with a future expanding features, we have developing another additional features, which is the facial expressions. So the camera itself, which is built in front of the display, can actually view how happy you are when you are viewing the advertisement.
Right, okay. So if now Matthew is standing over here, but he's on a face mask. But if he's on a face mask, can it go through to read the expression through the eyes?
But the expression readings won't be 100%.
Okay, it won't be 100%. Okay.
Yeah, I believe a lot of people are wearing masks right now. So
Okay.
yeah, that's right.
So that could be a better decision makers than humans. For example, can you tell whether is he enjoying looking at this app? You don't give answer then. Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, it's a smart glass, it's a mirror, and coming with a camera, and I think this will be very beneficial to FMCG, retail outlet stores, and of course F&B as well, where you were able to identify your customer seamlessly, efficiently, and effectively. Let's move on to the next star product.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Atar.
Yeah.
Yep. So let me introduce you with my additional signature products. This is a smart glass projection system. So whereby we are actually using the smart glass to be implemented and built in with a projection to showcase an output of a huge projection video. Right. So bear in mind, because this product has additional features.
Okay, and what is that?
It can be touch.
All right, okay. So that's a perfect time. So, the world has moved into contactless. No other better times for this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And whereby these products we have been implemented to a lot of properties companies. So basically, example, I mean, Sunrise, they've been using our system for numbers of years, and they keep on repeating their sales, like implement, build up in the new showroom showcase of the property company.
Yeah. And property developers will love this because now with the whole ongoing pandemic, it's going to be 360 degrees as a virtual tour, in order to continue the sales of properties, clients can only experience through a virtual tour. Maybe you want to take me off a virtual tour, see one of your
I actually wanted to invite my colleagues to drop by here to have a sense of touching on the glass. With these better features, you can actually select what are the features that you want. Probably like example, here you can actually enlarge your floor plan. You want to see a bigger pictures of how does a living hall look like, the bedrooms, how does it positionings and so on, I mean, you can actually design in a way you can actually do a pre-select of those full high resolution photos that you can actually do a 360 virtual of the environment. It's like imagine you are standing beside of the swimming pool. I
feel in a virtual reality, but yet at the same time experiencing exactly the same.
Exactly, that's right. At the same time, you can actually preview any videos, high resolution videos with some blast of music outputs from here, to attract the customers of how does it look like and so on.
And there you go, our Chiefway Optronics is the third star product, very applicable, more relevant than ever, especially during this time, going with contactless and also virtual tours for most big companies, property developers, shopping malls, or any other brick and mortar places. While the global world, it's recovering from the global pandemic and economic activity going back to normalcy, Chiefway Malaysia, it's coping with the rising demand since early this year. Now, this is where magic is being done, where exactly I'm standing, where manufacturing, productions, and installations is done at the same time. However, every business has its own industry hazards and challenges. In this segment, we're going to find out what are their challenges, what are their industry hazards, and why they want to make the aspirations to have smart glass to be affordable for everyone. So Frederick, so I say that this room is it's where the most important room is.
Yes.
And where magic is being done, of course. And could you just walk us through this whole entire production area and what's the purpose of this?
So welcome to my production area. In fact, this is a clean room. Most important area whereby all my technicians are getting ready to fulfill with the film lamination processes.
Yeah, and is this what your team is doing right now? So
yes, this is what they've been involving on the process of lamination. This is the most critical, most important part whereby they are doing the smart glass lamination process. So basically, they will actually start to get the correct dimensions of the tempered glass. In order before that, they will actually measured with correct proportions of the dimension of the film to be putting into together with the tempered glass in order to do the lamination process.
And every order has a different dimension, so everything is
Definitely.
customized accordingly, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. So this is where we are flexible enough, whereby because different requirements of projects or probably requirement from the customers, no matter they are from the windows or glasses or doors, is always in a different dimensions.
And how long will this whole cutting process take then for an average order?
It's a very speed up process because once they got proper proportions of the dimensions, so they will actually push it to the machines to cut it according to the size.
Cool, so interesting. Yeah.
That's right, that's right.
What else do we have here then?
So let's tour you to another journey of the arena, which is our.
Wow, so
this is another area which has a new arena of production, which all the machineries of the smart glass will be located here.
Okay, so well, but this looks really complete, very
Yes,
fully
yes,
equipped.
we are ready. We are
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
We developed this place whereby to equip 6 numbers of equipments.
So what is lack of then? So you're talking about the machines. What are all these 6 machines about?
The main purpose of these machines is to start from steps by steps in order to involve the process of the lamination to become a smart glass finishing products. Yeah.
Okay.
So most of the products here are very balanced to be in important. So basically, they are in the process of from cleaning, aging, cutting, and from there to lamination in order to jump into the final stage to become a smart glass product.
And how much on
production.
average is these machines? I mean, these machines are definitely requires very heavy investments
Yes.
at the same time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and what sort of average of these machines will cost you then?
Well, it's going to be cost us about 1.5 million ringgits. Yeah.
Okay, so that's really a 50% of the whole entire utilization of funds will be
Yes.
invested into these 6 machines itself.
Yes.
So really, what are the problems that these machines were able to solve, and what are the kind of results that
There's
to
many
be shown,
obstacles, yeah.
upon all these machines?
There's many obstacles because currently our productions are not locally done. So most of our stocks are coming from overseas, whereby they will start to involve a lot of production from the factories, then they move it here via from sea freight. So most of our chances to receive the stocks in a broken way.
Ah, really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have any broken samplers here?
Maybe just right to this corner actually.
Ah, okay.
We received the stocks about 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
whereby we have actually ordered quite numbers of stocks. So actually it's the same project, but end up because due to the MCO and due to the site arrangement, we cannot step in. But unfortunately, if there's the arrangement of to be delivered, we can't deliver fully 100% because of just only one piece of glass has been broken. So we can't fulfill it 100%. So that's the reason we have many obstacles most of the time when we have receiving goods from the factory itself.
So I can see there are few panels
Yeah.
over here. So what you were saying is that the moment once when the shipment has arrived and one of the panels is broken, you can't deliver to a client.
Definitely not.
And
Because
how long is the duration wait from the shipments from?
currently our shipments are about minimally 6 weeks.
Wow. Okay. So meaning
There's a long journey. There's a long journey.
So right now, it's stuck over here. You can't deliver to client.
Yes.
You have to send it back,
Correct.
and then after to wait for another 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's still the lockdown, over now. So see, there you go, guys. There are few panels over here. You probably can't see it,
So
but
if
there are
we have
probably yeah, there's more than 10 over panels here. These guys have waited for 6 weeks for the shipments to arrive. But
if you have probably machines to be standby here, we can actually produce the stocks probably within less than a week.
Yeah, so and of course, when it comes to shipment, because these are all glasses, so certainly the glass broken is it's very inevitable.
Yeah.
It cannot be avoided. So hence again, they have to wait for another 6 more weeks or even longer because of the nature of lockdown in order to fully deliver to client.
Yes.
So last but not least, so what are the results that to be expected if once all these 6 machines come in place? What are we hoping to see out of this?
Okay, well, if we have numbers of machineries to be involved here, first of all, we will be ready to be in the market, and whereby our capacity production based on monthly basis will be 2,000 square meters. Okay. So that's our production limit at this moment, if we have the machines to be here. And whereby we do have received numbers of orders from overseas, so we are ready for exporting business.
So if you're also able to manufacture and produce here, so can I say also you're able to bring down the price?
You're right, you're right. You got the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our price will be definitely lower, so which everyone will enjoy the affordable price.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what making smart glass to be affordable for everyone.
That's right.
And how much lower are we talking about?
We can lower down the price up to at least 40%.
Okay. And does that mean your profit margin also will be dropped by 40%?
No, not at all.
And your profit margins will
still maintaining.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. So there you go. It's like we're in the production halls of the Chiefway Malaysia. You can tell it's all fully equipped. They are just ready to scale on to the next level. But this is where the funds utilization to be invested into these 6 machineries. And once when these 6 machines are in, not only they're able to eliminate the occupational the industry hazards and challenges, but yet we're able to bring down the price lower by 40%. And also maintaining the profit margin at the same time. And that is why I was talking about earlier that where Chiefway Optronics Malaysia would want smart glass to be affordable for everyone. So yep, cool. So then I'm looking forward for you guys to have your 6 machines.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
With a reputable name in the industry, multi-million international deals yet to be closed, a sizable team, and a fully equipped office, this company is definitely ready to take on to the next level to become a regional player in Southeast Asia. However, they need your unconditional support and faith to realize their vision, their dream, to eliminate industry hazards as well while making money together. So once again, we have as the CEO and founder of Chiefway Optronics Malaysia, Mr. Jeffrey, will now be sharing the most important part to all investors, the exit plan, investment offering, and why invest in Chiefway. Over to you.
All right. Okay, let's move on to our strategy business model. Our business model is a big kind of a unit and the strategy into the market. And let me show you how are we going to do it for our business model here. Look at the business model over here. Said we are really partner and collaborated with all those leading manufacturer from a different segment, from the glass manufacturer, from the material manufacturer, where we are going to have a joint R&D and a development. This is one of our business model. Besides the regularly we have been doing in the market right now is a B2B for the commercial projects, and we are also coming out with the technology license to the other region of the country, whoever are qualified to be our technology license in the production of the smart glass. There is a reason why we have the patented technology with the smart glass processing and the production methodology, and we are going to have a technology license out without setting up our own manufacturing plant in every region where we are going to adapt on. Okay. So OEM and ODM, what are those OEM and ODM? OEM and ODM is one of the major market to those of the industrial player. Those industrial player, it could be the skylight, sliding door, awning, kind of the aluminum system manufacturer to use our smart glass as part of their one of the newly unique models. So besides that, definitely many of the clients are making their own kind of a glass, right? We are also selling our material to the clients as well. Next. Okay, let me prove you the business model here, how does it work, and why we are going to have this kind of business model instead of the retail market. Look at the market traction over here. Since about 2018 when we are setting up, and look at the blue color one, the blue color chart here, the number of a project client, since we have about just a very minimum, about 20, until the 2021 May, just about 5 months times, as you can see, our project client is coming in about more than 56 projects we have done right now. And those of the red color chart here, and you can see the number of the aluminum and the glass client, which is our ODM and OEM customer, is also climbed up 3 times. And we expected this year is going to be more than 3 times coming up. And because of this, it's proven that this market, a lot of industrial players are looking for the smart glass. And this is the best time for us to tackle this system integrator, system manufacturer, to use our smart glass, become their another unique model and selling to the market. And lastly, as you can see, the number of overseas clients and inquiry is also tremendously increased for the past year until now. That, what does it mean? That means our branding of a Chiefway is already adapted to the overseas market because we have done so well job to the internet, to the Google search, to the SEO optimization, and our reputable and our clientele prove that our product is quality and acceptable in the market. That is the reason why the overseas customer inquiry is coming in. Next. Okay, let's move on to the most important and interesting part here to the investor here. And we are going to have the forecast by 2022 onward. As you can see, the revenue is go up is more than 2 times to 24 to 25. Then you can see the revenue go up is tremendously with sustainable of our crop profit. And our crop profit is sustainable. That's the reason why we have the technology license out to the other country and other region. Then we can have a very good profit without a burden of expenses. That is the reason why we have a sustainable and growth of the profit margin. And this is what we are planning on the 2024. We are going to have the plan of the IPO listing in amount of in between 2024 and between 2025. Okay, so next. How are we going to expand our business in the next few years? Look at over here, as I mentioned earlier, on 2022, we are going to have a globally and regionally presented office with a JV partnership. And right now, for your information, we already setting up the JV partnership in the Chiefway Thailand and Chiefway Cambodia. So this is our plan to have a representative office in the regional office, especially in South Asia. And move on to the next year, we are also going to expansion our networking and our business network and the coverage market is also looking for the global partnership expansion with a JV partnership as well. It's not only South Asia, maybe it will be on the Western Asia, it will be European country, it will be the North American regions. So next to the plan over here on 2023, we are going to actively get our license, technology license to North American and the European country to have our own brand of the production of smart glass in the particular region. Then the brand of the Chiefway is going to be very well known in this in another world of the country. Coming up for the exit plan, this is more concerned about the investor to have the exit plan. Exit plan, I believe in the next 2 years, some source, many of the listed of the corporate customer, they will be coming in to acquire our company to be the merger and acquisitions. And if our business is going up is good and the fundraise and the investor is coming in, we might be acquired to the other company as well. Okay, it's not only somebody coming to acquire us, we might be going to acquire some of the company. So, and of course, on the 2023, we are going to start our IPO roadmap. So the IPO, we are preferably in the Singapore Stock Exchange and the Australia Stock Exchange. This is what we are going for. And then the Bursa Malaysia as well. These are our considerations. Next. Lastly, let me prove you right now what we have the project on hand. Work is a progress. Recently, we have one of a negotiation of a big project coming in for building high-rise. The high-rise building facade glass in KL area is worth about 25 million. And we have one of a very well-known car original equipment manufacturer in Germany. We are going to have an R&D strategic partnership. We are going to provide the material and the R&D, joint R&D to supply the material to this company. And we are not able to disclose the company name because we signed the NDA. And besides that, next year, we are going to have a more coming up project for the hotel room. Right now the hotel owner told me very pain point is they are going to change the blind and the curtain twice a year minimum. That is a huge cost to them. Right now, they are going to have the smart glass to replace the original glass, become the smart glass. Then after that, they don't have any maintenance at all. They don't have to worry about the change the curtain and the blind. Besides the privacy and this smart glass will bring up the reputation of the hotel. We are going to have a partnership right now. We have a Thailand and a Cambodia has been setting up, and we are also coming up in the negotiation stage in Indonesia, Vietnam, and Singapore. It's coming up. Definitely, the product is unique, but we still need some international certifications, recognition. That is the reason why we are in the progress of CE and UL certification to let all the worldwide customers know this product has been certification internationally. Lastly, we have 2 products is in progress for patent. Okay, I cannot tell you what is the product is going to patent because this is some secrecy right now. And whoever the investor would like to know more deeply about the details, please contact us. I will release some and we will give you all information as over here. Right? Thank you.
Here goes our CEO and founders who have just shared the insights on the financial and also the exit plan as well. But really, Jeffrey, I'm very captivated with while businesses are still scrambling for survivorship the next day, what you and your team has done right to achieve 2x and 3x growth since early this year.
Yes. So since now everybody is under the lockdown, so in the virus pandemic, the situation and the environment, every country is still in the struggling. But what we are thinking of, this product is considering in the stage of the introduction stage and the growing stage. No matter if you are in Malaysia, no matter you're in South Asia, and as some of the European countries as well, this product is considering as a growing stage and the introduction stage. So this product introduction stage and the growing stage, we have to make the right point and the right price and the right products. What does it mean? That means we capable to make the products lower down for the cost and selling will be more affordable and let everybody afford to buy it. This is our main purpose of have the production here. So since the product is right, the price is right, I don't think the market do not accept it.
There you go. So,
The market is ready for us actually.
Affordable, making it
Yeah.
really affordable and accessible,
Yes.
for the marketplace, in order to obtain that.
Yes, correct.
I would like to touch on, on your IPO. So you did mention, the three possibilities of exchanges. That would be Bursa Malaysia, of course, our
Yes.
local exchange, SGX, and
Yes.
ASX as well.
Yes.
Is there any specific reason why, on these three exchanges, considering that you have a partnership, with your China counterpart? And what sort of valuations are we looking at, at your IPOs in the year of 2024?
24, yeah. So right now, our market cap valuation assessment is about 20 million. And after, why we want to select those Singapore SGX and Australia, the stock exchange? Because you have to more realistic, all the investors would like to go in to go into the international recognition platform of the stock exchange. And Singapore and Australia stock exchange is one of those. We are easier to catch more internationally investor. In the near future, maybe we have a second fundraise and our company will be more bigger. And of course, our expectation for the IPO, our market cap will be about minimum 400 million. This is what we are going for.
So that will be 20x
It's
from
about 20
the
times.
current value right now.
Yes, correct.
So can I say right now, you're raising up money through equity crowdfunding. So I understand the minimum investment is 1,998 for ownership of 10 shares in Chiefway.
Yes.
So by putting that, meaning that my potential ROI will be a 20x
Yes.
of the current
Yeah.
value.
Next slide. Yep, look at this offer slide here. Right now, we have a fundraiser, equity crowdfunding fundraise in the pitch in .my. It's a pitching platform, which is recognized by the Security Commissions. And we are going to fundraise it, maximum is 3 million with the ordinary share of one block of share is about 10 shares. One share is 199.80 cents. One block is 1,980. This is what we are going to offer right now.
And what will be the funds utilization for as well?
Next. Okay, let's look at the fund utilization over here. Mainly, as I mentioned, we are going to have our own controlling of a production because since we have the R&D center over here, and most of the half of the fund is going to set up our own production facility in Malaysia, in Shah Alam, right here. Okay. Secondly, of course, our R&D and development is going on to have a new invent technology for the glass. And the rest of it is definitely our business expansion to the overseas, is considering is the Apex and Copex expansion, and a little bit on the marketing side as well. Okay. Next. Okay, this is what we are going to purchase for the machinery to move into Malaysia to be our own production line here. This is a machine here, right? So as somebody would know what is that about. So I don't.
As what Frederick just now was mentioning earlier, in the production room itself, the 6 machines.
Yep.
And this is where we're able to eliminate the industry. So I thank you, Jeffrey, for really sharing the great insights. And definitely after hearing your sharing, you keep me pumped up and super excited about your whole region expansion plan. Everything's roadmap is very distinctive, clear. So last but not least, I have this $1 million question to ask you. Why should I be investing in Chiefway Optronics Malaysia?
Well, the 3 stronger points what I would like to expressing out to all the investors here. We have the robust and the growing industry in this area here with the compound annual growth rate of 17.8%. This is a huge growth rate as we are going to tap it on right now. Secondly, we have a very good R&D and the strategic partnership with a leading manufacturer to have the joint development of the products and the supportive from the leading manufacturer behind us. And lastly, we are the manufacturer and we have invented many of the cutting edge of technology, innovative idea of the technology to the market. This is why you should invest with us.
Global market demand, strong partnership with regional player, They being a manufacturer by themselves, and not to forget a few multi-million dollar international deals in the pipeline to be closed. And there you go, to all live viewers, these are the key reasons why you should be consider your investment to be growing together with Chiefway Optronics Malaysia with the potential of 20x within your next 3 years. In the event you would like to come on board or would like to even meet with the co-founders Jeffrey and Frederick personally or either through virtual, do express your interest on the link that appears on your screen right now, and the Invest AQ teams will be entertaining you within the next 24 hours from here. Should there be any further inquiries or to find out more about Chiefway Malaysia, you can always visit their website on www.chiefway.com.my to find out for more information or to reach out directly to the directors and the co-founders of Chiefway. So once again, thank you so much Jeffrey for ending this whole entire segment. For all those live viewers, thank you so much for joining us in the last 1 hour. This is the stories of Chiefway Optronics, living a healthier and a productive life with smart glass. With that, my name is Arthur Tan. We bid you goodbye and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.